Hey guys, I decided to make another video, but this time it's nothing to do with the play I'm writing. I was thinking about a lot of things this week, and I was thinking about quotes that I used to live by, also other quotes that I've recently heard, and what they mean in my life at this moment in time. I actually really hope you like them because they have either inspired me somehow or it makes a lot of sense. So kind of listen to them, find out what they actually mean in your life, and if you want, comment below about maybe things that have inspired you, quote wise or whatever, I don't know, whatever. The one that really inspired me to do this is actually a friend of mine. She actually just posted it on Facebook today. Yeah, today. Anyway, I'm going to leave her identity anonymous, but some of you might know who she is if you are friends with her. She actually went to high school with me. But the one she wrote is, there comes a point in your life when you realize who really matters, who never did, and who always will. Finally there. And it really makes a lot of sense because the people who do really matter will always be the ones that matter. There's going to be people in your life who never did matter but you thought mattered. But there's those that will always mean something to you. And those people are the ones that you never want to lose. It's interesting how life changes you and how things will change how you think and how you feel and so on and so forth. Other quotes that I just absolutely love and adore. One of them is, "It's okay if you don't like me. The ones that matter think I'm awesome." I think I'm pretty awesome. Yeah, I do. But we're not all perfect people. There's gonna be people who don't like us. And sometimes that's hard for me to understand because I like it when people like me. But I've come to the realization that those people don't matter. To me, it's kind of like her quote. And this quote is awesome too, so yeah. Kinda cool. Another one actually came from a song I heard, I don't know, it was like back in high school. It was a YouTube video I saw and I posted it as the song back when I used MySpace. Oh my god, that was so long ago. But the song, I don't even remember the song title. I don't really remember, but I liked the chorus of the song. But it went like this: "You're only as tall as your heart will let you be, and you're only as small as the world will make you seem. And when the going gets rough and you feel like you may fall, just look on the bright side. You're roughly 6 feet tall." Now, I'm not 6 feet tall, but I'm not a negative person, but I do try and think rationally. But at the same time, my rational thinking lately has been pretty pessimistic. And someone important to me did bring that up to my attention, and I'm trying to be more positive. So I've been actually listening to that song, which is weird because I still don't know the title. I think I should figure that out. So if you know that song title, let me know so I can remember that. The next one, love me or hate me, either way you're thinking of me. I think it's better if someone hated me than for someone to have absolutely no feeling toward me. At least when you say you hate someone, that's a feeling. If you say I feel nothing for you, that means there's nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that feels kind of terrible. I've never said that to anyone, but I have had someone say that to me, and it kind of feels kind of nasty. But when you hate someone, at least you have a feeling toward them. And even though I hate to be hated, that's why it's important to know who you actually matter to and try and maintain that relationship. And it just sucks because sometimes you can't change it, you can't change the feeling that you have for someone. Sometimes, you can change hate, you can change love, but when you have no feelings towards someone, it's hard to change that most of the time, unless you kind of get to know someone. I didn't like someone at first. I didn't hate the person, but I kind of didn't really try and get to know that person at first. And now that I have gotten to know them, they have become a big part of my life. And to be honest, I always want to be around that person. It's just what it is. Another one is, love is just a word until someone comes along and gives it meaning. You can't love someone without them being there. What is love if someone is not there? You can say, oh, I love this computer. I don't know. I think I just said that because the computer is sitting in front of me. But you can say that, but isn't it something? Without that, what do you have? If nothing was in front of you, how can you love anything? So, love might just be a word, but unless something or someone is there, you can't love it. You can't love them. It doesn't have meaning until it's there. Next one is, the love that lasts the longest is the love that is never returned. That one actually kind of hits close to home to me, because I don't really say the words I love you to people unless I actually love them. I have a lot of friends that I actually say I love you to, and I do mean it, but we all use the word love almost like it speeds off our tongues. And I don't like to use it that way. I don't say I love you to even my friends without actually meaning it. Because love changes. It changes you. I guess love is just really hard to explain. But when I say the love that lasts the longest is the love that's never returned, when I'm saying that, I have loved very few people in this world, like in the actual sense of love. But when you love someone and it isn't returned, you never stop loving them. It changes. Like, it sucks. But you realize that if you love them as much as you say you do, you would do anything for them. Support them, care for them, even at your own expense. I was telling someone that, like, when especially with girls, okay? Girls go out of their way when they actually really, really, really like someone. They want to know everything about you. They want to spend time with you all the time. That's what they do. They don't know any other way than get your attention of look at me, look at me, look at me. Or just do things, buy gifts, I don't know, do things with you, do things you enjoy, or and I'm kind of speaking like in as if I'm kind of talking as in you, a male species, whatever. But that's what we do. When we love someone, we go out of our way for it. We don't really make you do all the work. And something that I'm very happy for has happened, and I really am happy for that person, even if they don't believe me. And it's okay that they don't believe me. I care about them a lot, and I actually wish him all the best, because that's what you do when you care about someone. It's exactly the same way as loving that person. You want them to have the best. And yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next quote now. The next one is, as someone they care about walks away, they feel a loss. How is it possible, they think, to miss someone whom they kept at a distance, so that when they were gone they wouldn't miss them? Only that they soon realize that only wanting part of them and not all of them hurts them both. And no one can justify their actions except that, well, it was life. Some nights alone they think of each other. Some thoughts occur at the same moment, that they are connected without even knowing it. As a journey offers a heart, someone offers equal parts of themselves in return. At this point, they should no longer be lovers, because what they offer should be tender and true. I heard that actually off a movie, which I watched probably like 8 years ago, and I wrote it down, and I never actually remembered what movie it was off of. I think I really need to start writing these down when I take off quotes. Copyright or something. Whoopsie. Anyway, they, I don't know, like, I just really, really liked that quote, and I don't really know why I liked it way back when, but I mean, that was like what, high school for me? Oh my god, high school was so long ago. Um, but now that I think about it at my age now, um, it's true. I mean, when you try and keep someone at a distance and then they end up leaving, why do you miss them? What made you miss them? What is, like, I don't know, what made you want that? What made you think that? Does that make sense? I mean, we can't just say goodbye to someone in our life without missing someone, even if they were not that close. I mean, I had a friend that moved away that wasn't very close, but I miss them. So if you were even close but still try and keep them at a distance, it'll hurt even more. But somehow you're all connected. Or so I'm told. The next one, actually, my cousin, whom I absolutely miss like galore. He posted on Facebook like a while back. It was over a year ago because I actually my cousin died, and he actually meant a lot to me. And he told me this quote before, and you know, you don't really think about certain things people tell you when really you should. And it actually makes more sense to me now than it did then. It's never make someone a priority when they make you an option. And I'm saying this to all of you guys out there because you can make everyone a priority, and then you kind of forget about yourself. You don't treat yourself as well as you should, and you should actually be your number one priority. Always. Just remember that, because everyone's replaceable. And it sucks to say that, but it is. Friends can be replaced. Relationships can be replaced. It's just like love, it can be changed at any time. It doesn't go away, but it can be changed. But, and I'm not trying to sound pessimistic there, so please don't take it as that. It's just try and make yourself your priority. And that's currently what I'm trying to do, is look out for number one. And from there, you can help people more when you make yourself as important as you are, because you are so important to this world. And that's something that took a lot for me to understand, is how important I am. So please just really take that as a grain of salt, you know. The last one that I'm going to tell you guys about is actually a poem that was written by a good friend of mine. Her name is Molly Smith. Yes, Molly, I tagged you in this video. Anyway, I think this is a fabulous poem, and it makes me think so much. And honestly, I want to know what you guys think about this poem, because I know Molly worked really hard on this, and it actually makes me think a lot. By the way, Molly, can I take some of your writing and make it into a movie/video, please? I would really love it. Anyway, so I don't know the title of this poem. I don't think you ever actually titled it, Molly, but I actually have it on a post-it note, like through the computer post-it notes. So I read it actually every day because I think it has so much inner knowledge in there that people don't really think about, and your mind is just so complex and can make people think in certain ways. And that's why I really love your writing and really want to use it for things if I could. You know, it's more for a personal thing. I'm not going to go out and sell it or anything, but yeah. Anyway, back to what I'm talking about is I want to read this to you because I think that this really has a lot of knowledge for people out there, and I think that you can really think about you and about how you are in your life. Here we go. You are me and I am you. We are we through and through. I see you, but you can't see me. Panic through the centuries. I was lost, but you were found. The silence hears but by weighted sound. You knew then, but I know most, how easy it is for present boast. What once you thought you knew before, I looked to you and concede to no more. With pride and questions from you I took, with hope and trepidation to me you look. Wobbly legs give way to lively bones, fingers reach for safer zones. If one is one, and one is us, then one is foolish and one is just. You see it from the strange and heart to pound. I see it from the height and upside down. Same heart that beats in that chest of yours. Same fears that creak through childish doors. Same lungs that breathe in such fine air. Same nature that deems what's true and fair. Your clock ticks slower while mine races speed. My hand zooms onward while yours grasps to feed. My arms take yours, but you can't feel it yet. Your future is hazy and placed on a bet. I am you, she is me. We gather in our history. If I am you, and you are me, then who are we supposed to be? Isn't that beautiful? I mean, it just makes you think a lot, and I'm so glad Molly wrote that because it really does make me think. Anyway, I don't have any more than that right now. I mean, there's, of course, other quotes that I absolutely love and adore, but those are the ones that I just wanted someone to hear about. Anyway, if you like any of these quotes or have comments about anything or something, or if you have a quote that you like that maybe you'd like my take on or anything like that, I would love to hear it. It might inspire me to do other things. And I would love to just know more about you guys. Like, I love most of you people. You just won't know which ones. I mean, of course, most of you are just, I like you. I'm not saying I don't like you. That's, oh god, that came out wrong. I love most of you, like, as friends. I like most of you as friends too. I mean, if I hated you, you wouldn't be on my Facebook, period. So I don't hate any one of you. If I disliked you, you would not be on my Facebook, because I don't do that. But just think about yourselves and your life and really try and make the best of it, because it's not going to be forever. And I kind of wish I could change some of the things I've done this year with people and with the friendships that I've made and the friendships that I've lost. So, anyway, please let me know your thoughts, comments, likes, whatever, questions if you want. I would love to answer any of you guys. We'll talk soon.